This weekend, the tiny island of Gilo marks 1 year since the Costa Concordia disaster. The cruise liner ran aground and capsized while sailing too close to land, and 32 people were killed. Allen Pizzey is in Gilo this morning.
In the years since the Costa Concordia ran aground, survivors have moved on. Cruise liners continue to pass close to the island of Gilo, although not quite so close. And what had been the biggest shipwreck of its kind has turned into the biggest salvage operation ever undertaken. The rusting white hull of the once luxury liner has been overwhelmed by the massive equipment needed to refloat it. Most of the 450 workers live in the blue housing complex moored alongside the wreck. Their job is well underway and reportedly on schedule, but it's hard to tell. The bulk of the work is out of sight amid eerie debris that still drifts out of the wreck. More than 100 divers are preparing gigantic anchor points to hold cables that will roll the ship off the rocks. An underwater platform will stabilize the nearly 1,000-foot-long liner when it is rolled over. Massive flotation tanks, some as high as 11 stories, will be welded onto the sides, in effect making a steel life preserver to keep the Costa Concordia afloat. The 96-ton rock that ripped the hull open has been removed. A piece of it sits in the church that sheltered scores of survivors on the fatal night. On Sunday, exactly 1 year after the accident, a memorial service will be held. Father Lorenzo Pesquetti, the affable local priest, says the 32 people who died will always be remembered, but the islanders want the wreck gone so they can get back to what he calls the natural rhythm of their lives. The people would like to end this as soon as possible, Father Lorenzo says. It is becoming too heavy. The Costa Concordia will be here at least until the fall, however, and the lawsuits will undoubtedly drag on even longer. The judicial inquiry into the wreck runs to 50,000 pages, which will make the trial of Captain Francesco Schettino on charges of multiple manslaughter and abandoning his ship one of the biggest in Italian legal history. It's scheduled to begin next month. For CBS This Morning, Allen Pizzey, Gilo, Italy.